When they say that women find 80% of men as unattractive, that means like not even, you wouldn't even think twice. Not okay, not mid, like they say they're ugly. Imagine going through life where 80% of the opposite gender didn't think you were okay, didn't think you were average, they thought you were ugly. And one day, we'll all feel that one day when we hit 50. Because men aren't lining up to date most 50-year-olds. One day we'll all feel that, but I think it's very, dismissive of the other person's point of view. Because seriously, imagine going through life when 80% of the other gender, like everyone here, we're all pretty girls. Like none of us are going to have any trouble getting attention from men.
Hello guys, my name is Jana, I'm from Ukraine and welcome to my live stream. Currently I'm living in Sumy city, Ukraine. And let me show you my introduction video. And now let me show you a video from our founder when you will learn your opportunity, how you can date, have a mock video date with any of our streamers till the end of this month.
Today, it's completely free for you to have a video date face-to-face with beautiful Eastern European women of all ages and walks of life.
Oh my god. That's it. I'm all yours.
So I brought flowers.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
With makeup or no makeup, hair up, hair down, you always look great.
Thank you.
You get to ask all your deepest burning questions. Okay, so we will see you live over at ukrainedating.tv.
So guys, let's discuss an interesting topic today. I will play one more time this video. So what do you think about this?
When they say that women find 80% of men as unattractive, that means like not even, you wouldn't even think twice. Not okay, not mid, like they say they're ugly. Imagine going through life where 80% of the opposite gender didn't think you were okay, didn't think you were average, they thought you were ugly. And one day, we'll all feel that one day when we hit 50. Because men aren't lining up to date most 50-year-olds. One day we'll all feel that, but I think it's very, dismissive of the other person's point of view. Because seriously, imagine going through life when 80% of the other gender, like everyone here, we're all pretty girls. Like none of us are going to have any trouble getting attention from men.
Guys, first of all, I absolutely disagree. For me, this video is just weird, not because Piril says something wrong, just because she's talking about Western society, right, which is different from my country, my culture, and people I used to deal with. I'm not agree. I don't have such impression or never heard something like this between my girlfriends. First of all of us are really beautiful as we were creative. And I don't agree as well that when people turn 50 that they became less attractive. It depends what lifestyle we follow and how we treat ourselves. For men, is even better because if man has an active lifestyle, he still can be beautiful. And I read some cute comments below this video in YouTube, and one comment from a man was like 90% of women's beauty you can move out with the wet napkin. And this is truth, guys. you know. I agree. And yes, with the 50 years old and after, of course, we have wrinkles, probably not that fit anymore. Our face features and body can change, depends on what lifestyle did we lead before, and it's always visible, always. So if you take care about your health, your uh, outer beauty, of course you will look better. For me, bright example, my parents, they are still beautiful, both of them. And I know many people 50 plus, not only 50 plus. Yeah, I can have some clients I meet on camera, on video, and they can be at their 70s and they still looks attractive. So I don't agree, because I look at men from my Ukrainian perspective. When appearance of man depends on his qualities, on his manners and behavior, and for me that is absolutely truth. So I cannot even imagine that woman can look at a man and judge him by appearance only, and want to know or not to know a man just only because of appearance. And we have plenty of examples of popular celebrities which are way out of standards of beauty, but they like sex symbols in the world, just because they have this masculine character. Their roles are always mysterious, manly, and it works this way, exactly this way. I heard, by the way, a very close thing to this video from one my client, which was really, really attractive man. I don't remember certain age. He was like something like 40, 43, probably. Really attractive man from my perspective. And he said, like, when I asked why you cannot find anyone, like, you attractive man, your character is manly, why you cannot find a woman? He said, oh, women here doesn't pay attention to me, so they think differently. I was really deeply surprised. I was absolutely shocked. So I can share this point of view, and still I believe, guys, that from your behavior depends level of your attraction. If the man would be confident, calm, masculine, depend how you will act with the lady. So the level of attraction will grow, depends on your behavior. And it works exactly with the Ukrainian ladies. Tell me your thoughts, please. What do you think about this as well, guys? Don't forget to like this video, to subscribe to our channel, so you will not miss our live streams. Here you will receive notifications every time one of our streamers go live. As well, I will ask you to support our channel at www.buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating. And you can buy any amount of virtual flowers from $5 and whatever amount you think. And it will help to keep our channel, because for now we have like lack of donations, and we will just shut down this channel if we will not receive these donations. So I really hope for your help, guys, for your support. As well, I will put today's link into the chat, so you're welcome, those of you who want to visit my live stream and to have a dialogue with me. You're welcome. Ват-ват. Привіт, чарівна пані Жаночка. Hello, good evening, Ват-ват. Wars have called. They say that accidents dropped to a minimum since you left. Yes, of course. Sorry. 80% of men are treated as invisible by women in the West, supposedly, according to dating app statistics. Can be, and I'm really sorry to hear that. It's very pity statistic, because I can't imagine how men's self-esteem affected with such behavior. Guys, I will tell you interesting thing. Yesterday, I learned interesting article, interesting point of view. The subject of this was about different topic, but the root, the beginning of this article was that at the early beginning of 20th century, at 1903, the pre-feminist movement. So before it was a movement of suffragists. There were women from British women who wanted to vote, and they wanted to attract their attention in any way possible, not always politely. And interesting fact here. So it was during Easter period. They wanted to attract attention, and they wanted to make this column from ladies with the signs, with the screams like "Give a vote for women." And they understood that nobody will pay attention to them. And one man, he was a manager of PR. One second, I made a screenshot of his name. It was Edward Bernays. So he was a PR manager, agent, and he gave an advice, like, if you will have just a column, it will not attract any attention. But if all these women will go walk and smoke, it will be something like shock, because back 1 century ago, men, that was fine when they smoking, but when women smoke, it was something inappropriate, some like shock content. And they did this column, all these women with the cigarettes, and they smoking, and all the newspapers the next day, they were full of these pictures. It was a huge boost, like some surprise. It really was shock and attract a lot of attention to their movement. But the effect was actually opposite. The effect was that sometime next after this news, the amount of sellings of cigarettes increased, boosted extremely high. So then people understood that the more important, not exactly what you're doing, but when you do some marketing, when you attract this attention. So I was just surprised. The story was about exactly like sales, about brands, how that they influence in us to create this necessity to buy things, to follow brands, to be addicted to brands, that our status depends on this, and it was artificially put on us, on modern society, since that times probably, but from the beginning of 20th century. Yeah, the things changed with the society. But to be honest, I was surprised when I read exactly about those suffragists, the way they tried to attract attention. So they did small criminal stuff, I can say. And oh my God, thanks God, I never saw this in Ukraine, really, such movements, or that women can do something like this. So they broke windows, they burned some buildings, especially of people who were at parliament, some governors, to attract attention. When they got to the prison, they could pay the fine and be got free, but they refused to pay the fine and decided to stay in the prison and to not to accept any food. So like they struggling from lack of food. So many different manipulations, which I personally found very feminine way. These manipulations is part of feminine nature, but they were like blackmailed. They were like too hard. And I was deeply surprised that all this feminist movement with all these manipulations, they were back from 20th century. Interesting. historical fact. But you see, already in 1930s, women received their rights to vote. And then with this movement, they received more and more and more rights to be more independent, to receive education, then to have work, to dress whatever you want, to vote. But it happened that it was not enough, and still women demand more and more and more rights. But in reality, what effect happens with this? Men became less confident, less masculine, and just become invisible, which definitely will not work good. And for those women as well who support of such movements. What? So in the video, the Tinder is changing some things. So up to 15 people can suggest or vote or something on matches. Public shaming in short. Wow. But Janочka, different culture has a different view on things. So you disagreeing from a Ukrainian's point of view is understandable, as Ukrainian women have different expectations, standards, and are used to a different lifestyle. Yes, absolutely. Guys, you should just understand, I was formed in Ukraine. My city is quite small, so it's not that small. It's 300,000 people population here in my city. It's not that small, but I mean, it's not like megapolis when millions of people. But of course, I was at megapolises many times, such big cities in Ukraine like Kiev, Lviv, or Kharkiv, when millions of people live there. And I never saw something like this. We don't have these periods, these movements. I don't see such blaming behavior from women. So yeah, some manipulations, of course, can be, but I just never faced such things. For me, this is really surprising. But generally speaking, based on the everything that you ladies shared on the channel about lifestyle and dishes, Ukraine in general has a healthier society, so less toxins ruining the skin and body compared to the West. Different people, of course, we have. It depends on the lifestyle, but nowadays it really became popular to visit gym for all genders, for men and women. The only thing I was surprised in Poland, in Warsaw, that I saw at the gym much more older people, older women, which after 50, 60, and I believe even 70, ladies, they came. Of course, their activity was very low, very minimal, but still I was surprised. In Ukraine, you can see people working hard here, and I never saw grannies at the gym. But after 50s, yes, still many women, they still want to look good, they treat themselves, their body as well. So yes. And yeah, men. Полиночка, что?
А у меня интернет пропал, может телефон?
Нет, не можно.
Почему?
And good evening over there, Jana, and hi everyone. Hello, Anne. By the way, what not only about the gym, as well about healthier ration. Yeah, so in Ukraine originally, guys, Ukrainian cuisine, it's quite healthy, because we have a lot of vegetables in our recipes, meat, but our traditional, I can say back in Soviet Union, traditional salads, they usually has a lot of mayo, so quite fat. not that healthy, and especially nowadays mayo is different from what was like 20-30 years ago, when it was more natural and we had mayo only in a glass jars, and the term of this mayo was less because it was real from eggs, yeah, from real eggs. And but now of course everything is more chemical, even in Ukraine. In the modern Ukrainian cuisine, it's with the such pieces of international cuisine, I can say, a lot of things from Mediterranean cuisine, some from different countries in the world, and more like integrated more such ingredients, like for example avocado, which is very healthy. Yeah, so modern people, of course, they have variety of such products and ingredients which were not that possible 20-30 years ago, like shrimps, fresh fish from like different countries, yeah, from seas and oceans, not local sea, but something from abroad. Uh, Different exotic fruits and vegetables, and it replaced a bit like old-fashioned recipes in some way. So borscht, of course, it's forever, but some salads nowadays people still do in such things as shuba, olivier, or something else. But they will prefer something with more green leaves, with avocado, with shrimps, with the less mayo, with some seeds. So it really, really became popular. So we have such movements like about healthy lifestyle, go to the gym, go jogging in the morning, go to the yoga, do bicycling or active lifestyle. It's very what people try to achieve, try to lead such lifestyle. The Janechka part of this is the internet and dating apps. First and foremost, a person sees what another person looks like with barely any information. From a Ukrainian woman's perspective, your values on attraction are different from your Western counterparts. But for them, when having the first and foremost select a guy, they will go for looks. They get showed with attention on social media. Mm. If they are middle attractive, the women have abundance of choice from all sides, get constant attention. So why invest time in a guy who doesn't look as handsome as they want and don't meet? Oh my God, one more. Ridiculously high standards, instant swipe left, or a lot of it's exactly was one of conclusions of that article, that with these modern standards and with all this marketing, with all this PR and brands, some brands and corporations, they just put their perception, their needs, how to sell more, directly into our brain. So they brainwashed us when the radio appeared, when the television appeared. Now we have internet. And of course, we all are victims of modern advertisements and what lifestyle we should have, what brands we should wear. It's indicator, yeah, and what standards of beauty as well. Ladies, guys, you can look as many ladies. I like the phrase. Probably I will be something near, not very accurate, but oh my God, what's the name of the actress? I like her a lot. I will remember and then will tell you. So she said that you can see in America, so she's an American actress, you can see million of the same looking blondes with the same noses and lips. And it was not all the phrase, but such a wisdom there. Like and not only in United States, of course, in Ukraine as well, guys. We have really a lot girls who doing these lips, who doing different kinds of injections, who changing the shape of their nose and many other surgeries, or not just surgeries, but these injections of beauty, how it calls, just to be according to a standard of beauty, modern standards of beauty. So as well victims of modern movements, because if she will be not like that, she will probably be less attractive or less popular, who knows. So yes, our thinking, our mindset as well formed according to those standards, unfortunately, and we brainwashed that much that people paying attention more to out beauty than to inner world. And Jana, that YouTuber referred to average American men that less educated about personal growth and wellness. From experience living there, there are many over 50 men that healthy and good looking. Oh, and I know this. I working with you guys, Western guys, and as I told you, sometimes I can see on a camera men who looks like 10 years younger than his biological age, fit, attractive, intelligent. So I agree, but probably I look with another view from another point of view. Mark, привіт, дорога Світлана, and gentlemen. Hello, my dear Mark. Good evening to you. Guys, we still have time, so you can use this link to join. You should have microphone and camera on and type your full name. Ashby, hi, glad to see you. Hello, Jana, looking beautiful as always. Thank you so much. Yes, some percentage as well because of the makeup, of course. And I always was jealous to you guys, to a man that in the morning you just wake up, wash your face, and you're already beautiful. And women need to put some effort, you know. So who knows who is better even. Yanni, good evening. Glad to see you guys. Oh, namaste. Hello to you. Hello to Brahat now, right? Oh, yes, absolutely. And that, yes, vandalism was ridiculous. And I was just deeply surprised, like how it was possible and acceptable. And at the end of the day, they won. So this movement started at 1903 and till the 1930, 1928. They already received this right. So during 2 decades, they constantly pursued their goals, and still they conquered. One woman even came to the parliament, to the Churchill speech, and interrupted him and demand. So it was just shock and unacceptable, like how it possible. So of course she was taken off from this meeting and was jailed. But still, yes, the behavior was absolutely inappropriate. Hello, Bill, to you. No, I'm not in this 20%. I as well find you attractive. So, Bill, you are a good looking man. What about Janechka? That was my point about the dishes part. Healthier dishes leads to healthier body due to less toxins. Yes, and like if to go deeper into detail, so of course, like modern parents who are from good families, who became good families, who at least intelligent and really do care about what they eat and what they do, and they're trying to be active, of course, and as well, it's like has effects on their kids, because good parents, they will not allow to buy all this cheap chemistry, like all these cheap gums and too much sweets, and we have, oh my god, variety of different chemical sweets nowadays for kids. And of course, kids are kids, they always asking and demanding, oh, what a nice stuff, oh please, can I buy these different chemical jellies in nice, like toys? And sometimes, like an exception, I let to my kids, but usually, of course, I will ask to replace with something more healthier. And more and more stores, like private, like craft stores, appears with the homemade stuff, not homemade like literally someone doing from home, but like craft things. When people doing producing some sweets without sugar, so something more like fruit jelly, or some other things like chocolate without sugar, with different healthy things inside, like all these less chemicals and more like vegan stuff, and they became popular. So even at small cities, you can see last years all this craft stuff, they are more expensive just because they are healthier. The production of such things costs way expensive than to do some chemical things on the factory. But of course, if you do care about your health, of course you should to pay about for this. So definitely, I mean, not everyone, of course, it depends. If the family is like very, very average, below average, of course, they cannot achieve, to pay that expensive things, and they will replace with similar things but cheaper, but of course not that healthy, just because of needs. What about Janechka? What movie did the actress play in? This is Sharon Stone. I forgot. Yeah, this is Sharon Stone. For me, absolutely beautiful woman, and the more important for me as well, like she is very intelligent. For me, she has perfect face features, body shape, some interesting movies. She played interesting characters. Yeah, so it was Sharon Stone. Thank you. Yeah, I remind this accidentally during stream, so I was not ready to name him. Chad, hello, Jana. How are you? So nice to see you. Thank you so much. Nice to see you too at my live stream. I am fine. Thank you. Yes. HB, so if a woman I meet on the side ask for help with the finance, is that normal? No, HB, absolutely not. I don't think that it's normal from any country in any situation to ask for money a stranger. Um you can help if I mean financially, if you familiar with someone for a long time, you trust to this person, and you have some exactly relationship, friendly or romantic relationship. So if it is your friend or friend of your friend in need, yeah, and you have some extra money, to help, so only that is appropriate. But for strangers who especially asking you first, even in Ukraine now, when we have the situation with the war, I don't think that it's normal and appropriate to ask for money, even if people in need. So of course they can post something through volunteers, some post with a donation link, like if each person who not careless will donate just a bit, so you can collect some amount of money. So in this way people asking for help, yeah, officially, like they explain in the situation as well. I don't trust usually to such resources. I trust only if I know people personally. I know that this is truly situation, or like friends of my friends or my own friends. I did help during war, but only to close people, and once was to by recommendation of my friend. Absolutely not normal. Even if you start talking to a lady and she asking, no, Ukrainian lady doesn't do that. Even many ladies in need, they will not ask, not to create this impression that they are in need, that they needy. Mm, so absolutely not. You shouldn't. Oh, cheers from Australia. Nice. What time do you have right now? Something like early morning of Friday. What, Janочка? Yes, but they are trying to add less sugar to candy and other products, at least in Western Europe, because children are becoming obese, gain an unhealthy weight. Not only weight. Oh my God, sugar is such a drug. Even people have more addiction to sugar as to some other sort of real drugs. So not only about sugar, yeah, we have things absolutely sugar free. They are less tasty probably, but it's exactly the reason, yes. And unhealthy weight as well, of course, and modern uh, like variety of of things in the store. Of course, there are more volume, yeah, of different things which will not exist back 20, 30 years ago. So of course we had some sweets, different kind, they were tasty, but not that much. Now, oh my God. Thing also has to do with dinner portions. Too big leads to overeating, leads to overweight. Add sweets and other things to it, and it will pile up. I don't know about portions. It's up to every person. Like in Ukraine, in the restaurant, you have like average portion, which is like 200 grams, 300 grams, if it like first dish is like soup or something. Not that big. At home as well, it's up to each person, and no need to overeat, of course, and better to follow rules from doctors. Yeah, like usually it's how much you can take in your hand. This volume is good size for your stomach. And hi Jacob, hello. I think beer you also can count as a drug, I think, for men at least. as well sort of drugs. Stay away from sugar and do drugs that are more useful, like beer. Yes. That's what my something like that. I had a joke from my dentist a couple days ago. Yeah, we spoke after my visit about sweets, and yes, he said to me like, no, better no sweets, but of course you can do some. But Janочka, I saw a TV show years ago about obesity. The dietitian had to force the guy to eat smaller portions because he was overweighting. Hmm. I think the size of the portion is just a habit, and it's not that simple to then to escape from this size if you already used to. And there is a good French habit which in Ukraine, like you very often can read about some stuff like healthy food. You should get up from the table when you still feel a little hunger, so no need to finish full plate, all the portion, because our mind receiving signal that we fed up actually closer to like 20 minutes or something. So if you eating faster before 20 minutes, you will still have this feeling like you still hungry, you still has appetite. But in reality, if you will eat just a bit, normal portion, half of portion, yeah, and you will get up from the table, out of the table, sorry. So in some time, you will understand, oh, I am full, I'm complete. Everything is here, somewhere around me. It have nice design. Yes, I have a lot. Where are they? Here is it. All this. Let me take it. The comment. All this Halloween stuff and all the balloons have. But some people have a bigger stomach supposedly, so they can eat more until they are full. If it's something that they love to eat, then they are more likely to eat more than usual. Usually, we used to think that the bigger person, the more food he needs. But sometimes, it depends on metabolism as well. And there are some very, very thin guys who are like quite short, very, very slim, but they really can eat a lot. Girls as well, there are such type of girls, like they constantly hungry and they really can eat a lot just due to very quick metabolism. They have no fat, they just need to receive this energy constantly from food. And there are opposites. Some people who are like just normal and they can eat really small portions, not that fat or not that much sugar or sweets, but they like always receiving this overshape from small things even. What, Janechka? Yes, I read something similar some days ago about the signal that the brain receives when we are chewing. There is a group of people who don't get this signal properly, resulting in overindulgence. Yes, yes. Because there were some researches, I believe. Neil, hello to you. You are what you eat, after all. Yes, I believe that almost all over the world, this expression. I helped over 2,000 people with a type 2 diabetes get off all the meds in 90 days with the right nutrition. Also, you are a doctor, probably. That is nice. That is nice that you're helping people. And yes, modern world is too addicted to simple satisfactions. It's so fast to buy, to order, delivery to your doors, to have something very delicious very quickly, very cheap, and people addicted to this, unfortunately. So there were people who are fine, to reject this unhealthy food, which, by the way, is smelling amazing. You always like can't refuse it. Again, because of certain chemicals which are like drugs. I don't remember the name of this thing, but how it calls? Not gluten. I don't remember the name, but for example, it exists in chocolate or some other sorts of things, some spices. Like when you eat this food, they like especially in such sausages and not fried, dry fish and some other things like some snacks, especially at snacks. So they boost in the flavor of things so much that your brain then cannot feel the flavor of natural food, and it become a problem. So you addicted to all these unhealthy snacks that much that you cannot enjoy simple useful food anymore. And people who usually addicted to all these snacks, guys, what the effects they have with the health, of course, with the weight, of course. But unfortunately, it's up to our government of each our country, all our countries, to control such things and not to let to all these productions, to all these factories to use that things, because they have influence on our brain, and we cannot control this. But unfortunately, this is big money, big corporations, brands again, yeah, which do an advertisement of their stuff, and people got addicted because they need us to spend our money for their stuff. Really? Oh, maybe this is because of the famous book. The Ellie was. Look at Darren. Usually I could eat a whole pizza and still have abs. But I also know I'm going to burn it later. I don't know, like I like pizza, like in general, like a dish. I'm fine with pizza, but I never will buy by myself. I will never order by my own choice. Usually it will happen only if kids asking, or if I stay in a company with a group of people and we need to go somewhere for something quick. But I'm not a fan of pizza. For me, it's not that useful. I will prefer something more useful. Yes, even if it's very incredibly tasty. What about Janechka, going back to the 80% thing, this is one of the reasons why many women on dating apps aren't getting anything out of it. Men prefer a woman with a healthy weight than someone that barely fits through the door. About this thing, by the way, 80% and apps. Guys, you should as well understand that, of course, all of us can be pursued by some followers or some admirers through apps or through networks, receiving a lot of PMs and compliments and likes, hearts, flames, and other sort of things. But it's not a real life. It's not reality. And digitally, you can be extremely popular, but it doesn't mean that the same will happen, that it can replace a real relationship. So when you actually looking at a man and comparing this man to all these digital followers, is different things. Because I believe that in digital world, everything is quite opposite, and all these admirers and followers, they will do nothing, and those ladies are not very special for them. They put in these likes and hearts and flames to all attractive girls. It's nothing about commitment. Guys, I want to show you a video about our top G membership. So let's take a look and you will find your opportunities.
At UkraineDating.tv, we're all about helping you guys actually get married to a Ukrainian woman in the real world. Tall bar, but I promise you, if you stick with us on the channel, there's nowhere else online that will help you increase your chances of actually tying the knot with a traditional Eastern European woman than us. So for 5 and only the next 5 lucky guys, you will get $7,500 off our lifetime matchmaking package. Unlimited dating, private matchmaker, full team support until you tie the knot. Only the next 5 guys that sign up for our Top G membership. I don't expect these will last long at all, so if you're serious about marrying a Ukrainian woman, you'll want to go to buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating right now and grab one of the remaining 5 coveted Top G membership spots. We agree that you're going to attend Ukraine dating regularly. Okay, that's on you, but just regularly. I'm giving you the discount because you're agreeing to get a good, solid education about Slavic women. And I know that's going to increase your chances of marital success. Absolutely. So I'm giving you that discount for that reason, because at Match Guarantee, what we're all about is having the highest possible marriage success rate for you. Here's how it works, a little bit more details. It's an option to purchase, basically. It's for 2 years. So anytime during 2 years, you have to stay a member and pay the $90 a month, but you get a bunch of perks for that. But the biggest perk is you save $7,500 on. There's only 5 spots. And as I told you guys with the previous one, it was 7 spots. Once those spots are gone, they're gone forever. Never will you have that level of discount. Same thing with these 5 spots. Once they're gone forever.
Today, it's completely free for you to have a video date face-to-face with beautiful Eastern European women of all ages and walks of life.
Oh my god. That's it. I'm all yours.
So I brought flowers.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
With makeup or no makeup, hair up, hair down, you always look great.
Thank you.
You get to ask all your deepest burning questions.
Okay, so we will see you live over at UkraineDating.tv.
Okay, guys, I'm back, and this is true as well. One of huge reasons. Very true. For some people, it really works this way. Timothy, hello to you. Smiley Man, Jana, I just have sent you flowers for your amazing smile and laugh. I hope you have an amazing day. Keep praying for me that I can find a beautiful woman like you to spend the rest of my life. Of course, do some actions for this and you will find. Absolutely, I believe that you can have a great success. But only with the actions, Timothy. At least you are attractive, smiley man and very generous for good words with a kind heart, as I can see. So some actions and you will achieve your goal. Yes, I read this as well. I believe that this is true. Absolutely. So be careful by yourself and with your kids about amount of sugar. Yes, that is true. Timothy, you can get a bouquet letter. Oh, so advertisement here about my action. No, I don't ask him for a bouquet to myself, but to support the channel, of course, it will be appreciated because we will meet again and again. Nick as well here. Glad to see you, man. Hi, good afternoon. Tommy boy here at the stream. Hello, Tommy. Hi, Jana girl and gentlemen, and broadcast Dave as well. Hello, guys. Guys, yes, we will have a Zoom group coaching session on Monday, 30th of October, the day before Halloween. So all of members from Birch Brothers to G membership and once in a lifetime members, you are welcome. You can receive the link at the Telegram group. And we'll meet. About the time, guys, I will see because on Monday, exactly that day, my time will change 1 hour behind. So we will mention the time there. I believe it would be 1 p.m. Eastern time. I think so, but we will update. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, пока-пока, dear Jana. Thank you, dear Mark. Okay, guys, if no any questions, I was glad to see all of you today. I was glad to read your comments, your smiley pictures. We switched to interesting topic about health and some addictions. I believe that you as well will try to keep be to keep healthy lifestyle, to be in a good shape, in a healthy body. Yeah, and of course, then you will have more chances to conquer heart of a wonderful, beautiful woman. Okay, guys, thank you. Here's some information for United States. Europe has a time zone change this Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Ukraine time instead of 8 p.m. then. Yes, thank you so much for that. Guys, our next streamer would be Alexandra, 3 p.m. Eastern time today. So please come to support our beautiful Sashenka with your good questions and compliments, of course. I wish all of you a wonderful rest of the day. I was glad to be here with you. Bye for now.